Good morning, everyone. This is your teacher, Sammy. The objective of this lesson for Q4 Week 8 is construct a model of the solar system showing the relative sizes of the planets and the relative distance from the Sun. What I know, so answer the following questions. Number 1, Nathan is making a model of the solar system. Which planets in the diagram are not in its proper order? Mercury, Earth, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. A. Earth and Venus. B. Mercury and Earth. C. Saturn and Jupiter. D. Uranus and Neptune. And the answer is letter A. Earth and Venus. Okay, so if you are going to look at the solar system, the planet after Mercury is Venus, and after that is Earth. So Venus first before Earth. Number 2. How does a solar system model help us? A. They show which planet are rocky. B. They show how to go to other planets. C. They show which planets are colorful. D. They show the relative size and distance of the planets. And the answer is letter correct. That is letter D. So, this picture shows the relative size and distance of the planet in the solar system. Number 3, which of the following are the inner planets of the solar system? A. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. B. Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn. C. Neptune, Uranus, Earth, Mars. D. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And the answer is letter A. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are the inner planets. Okay, so this picture shows the inner planets. For questions number 4 and number 5 to figure 1. Which planet in figure 1 represents the Earth? Is it A, letter B, letter C, letter D, and D, letter E? And the answer is letter C, because letter C represents the Earth. Very good. Number 5, in figure 1, which planet represents Neptune? Is it A, letter E, B, letter F, C, letter G, and D, letter H? And the answer is letter D, because letter H. So the letter H is the 8th planet from the Sun that represents Neptune. Which of the following is the center of the solar system? A. Sun, B. Jupiter, C. Asteroid, and D. Mercury. And the correct answer is A. Sun. Sun is the center of the solar system. From a Latin word sol meaning sun. Which of the following is the fourth planet from the Sun? Is it A. Mars, B. Earth, C. Venus, D. Jupiter? And the answer is letter A. It's Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun. Which of the following is the seventh planet in the solar system? Is it A, Earth, B, Jupiter, C, Uranus, and D, Neptune? And the correct answer is letter C. Uranus is the seventh planet in the solar system. Which of the following is the fourth largest planet in diameter? A, Earth, B, Jupiter, C, Uranus, D, Neptune. And the answer is letter D, Neptune. Okay, so as you can see in the picture, Neptune is the fourth largest planet in diameter. Okay, so class, so this is the video illustrations of the solar system. It is composed of 8 planets, and the center of the solar system is the sun. The inner planets, which compose of Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, are a group of terrestrial planets. So these terrestrial planets are compact, relatively small but dense. They have a rocky surface closer to sun and no ring. So these are the characteristics of the inner planets. The outer planets, these compose of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Outer planet is also called the Jovian planets and the gas giants. So these planets are mostly made of gas. So these planets with rings. So these 4 planets are much larger from the inner planets. Everybody look at the solar system. So we all know that the sun is the center of the solar system, and there are 8 planets in the solar system. The first is Mercury, the closest planet from the sun. The distance of Mercury from the sun is 0.38 astronomical unit. And the second planet is Venus, the hottest planet in our solar system. So the distance of Venus is 0.72 astronomical unit. And the third planet is Earth, our home planet. The distance of Earth from the sun is 1.0 astronomical unit. And then the fourth planet next to Earth is Mars, the red planet. It has a distance of 1.5 astronomical unit from the sun. And next group of outer planet is Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet. The distance of Jupiter from the sun is 5.2 astronomical unit. Next to Jupiter is Saturn. Saturn distance is 9.5 astronomical unit from the sun. And Uranus, the seventh planet, the distance of 19.2 astronomical unit from the sun, and the last and the farthest planet from the sun is Neptune. Neptune distance is 30.1 astronomical unit from the sun. Table 1. Scale model of distances from the sun. The first column is name of planets in order from the sun. The second column is average distance from the sun. Enclosed in parentheses, x to the 7th power kilometer. Then distance, astronomical unit, and model distance from the Sun. Okay, Mercury, average distance from the Sun is 5.79 million kilometer. Then distance AU is 0.38 astronomical unit, and then converted to millimeters is 38 millimeters. Venus 10.82 million kilometers, and then 0.72 astronomical unit, then 72 millimeters. Earth 14.96 million kilometer, 1.0 astronomical unit, and 1.0 millimeters. So Mars 22.28 million kilometers, 1.5 astronomical unit, 1.5 millimeters. Jupiter 77.84 million kilometer, 5.2 astronomical unit, 5.2 millimeters. Saturn 142.70 million kilometers and 9.5 astronomical unit, or 9.5 millimeters. So Uranus 287.07 million kilometers, 9.2 astronomical unit, and 9.2 millimeters. Neptune 449.70 million kilometers in AU, 30.1, and in millimeters, 30.1 millimeters. Okay, class. So you can see here the scale model of the planets. So this will be your guide in your next activity. Good. So this is the diameter of the planets. On this slide, you will see the relative diameter of the planets compared to Earth diameter. What is diameter? Diameter is a straight line passing through the center of a circle to touch both sides of the circumference. So, on the picture of the solar system from the Sun, you will see the inner planets composed of Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. You can see the sizes of these planets. They are smaller compared to the outer planets composed of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So on the right side is a table 2, scale model of relative diameters of planets. The first column is name of planet, second is diameter in kilometers, and relative diameter compared to Earth, and sizes in centimeter. The first planet is Mercury. The diameter of Mercury is 4,800. To get the relative diameter, 4,800 is divided into the Earth diameter, which is 12,750, and the given quotient is 0.376. And converted or rounded up to centimeter is 0.4 centimeter. The same as Venus. Venus diameter is 12,100 kilometers divided again to Earth diameter, and the quotient is 0.949 rounded up to 0.9 centimeter. Earth 12,750, and the relative diameter is 1, and then converted to centimeter is 1 centimeter. Mars 6,800, and relative diameter is 0.533 rounded up 0.5 centimeter. Jupiter 142,800 divided again to the Earth diameter. The quotient given is 11.1, then rounded off 11 centimeter. Saturn 120,660, and then the given relative diameter is 9.46 rounded up to 9 centimeter. Uranus 51,800 Then relative diameter is 4.06, rounded off to 4 centimeter. So Neptune, 49,500. The relative diameter is 3.88 and rounded up to 3 centimeters. So all the diameter of the planets are divided into the diameter of the Earth. So the relative diameter is the quotient, and the relative diameter is converted or into centimeter. Tama ba yun, Roland? Okay, let's check if you really learned in our lesson. Number 1, which planet in the solar system is closest to the sun? Is it Mercury, Neptune, Earth, or Saturn? And the answer is Mercury. Very good. Number 2, which of the following planet is located in the outermost part of the solar system? Is it Venus, Earth, Mars, or Saturn? Yes, Saturn. What is the third planet from the Sun? Is it Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars? And the correct answer is Earth. Which of the 4 planets has the hottest temperature? Is it A, Venus, Earth, Mars, or Jupiter? And the answer is Venus. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? Is it Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune? And the answer is Jupiter. Very good. Which heavenly body do all the planets in the solar system revolve? Is it A, Sun, B, Pluto, C, Earth, D, asteroid? And the answer is Sun. Very good. Which of the following planet has prominent rings? Is it A, Mars, B, Earth, C, Saturn, D, Mercury? And the answer is Saturn. Which planet is between Venus and Mars? Is it A, Jupiter, B, Earth, C, Saturn, D, Uranus? And the answer is Earth. Very good. Which planets are large and have rings? Is it A, planetarium, B, solar system, C, inner planets, D, outer planets? And the answer is outer planets. Very good. Number 5, which of the 4 planets below is an outer planet? Is it A, Mars, B, Earth, C, Jupiter, and D, Mercury? And the answer is Jupiter. Very good. Which of the 4 planets below is an outer planet? Is it A, Mars, B, Earth, C, Jupiter, D, Mercury? And the answer is Jupiter. Very good. In this activity, you will need the following materials. Number 1, 1/2 of Manila paper, 2 ruler, 3 string or thread, 4 glue, 5 any coloring materials available to you. So you have seen on those materials on the picture. Okay, you are going to use those materials in constructing the relative sizes and distance of planets from the sun. Okay, so on the table 1 and table 2 that I have presented, you may refer on that so that you will be able to know the sizes of the planets that converted into centimeter and the distance of the 8 planets from the sun by measuring using millimeter. Okay, you may start doing it now, and then you may take pictures on your output and then send it to our GC. Okay, class, you will answer the following. This will test if you really learned on this lesson. Fill in the blanks below to complete the first three statements. Underline the correct answer inside the parentheses to complete the last three statements. Okay, so these are the words you are going to write on the blanks. And then, okay, so these are the statements you are going to fill the blanks with the correct answer. And in this next set, you are going to supply column B with the planet's corresponding distance from the Sun in AU units and arrange the planets in order in column C by providing the position from the Sun, if it's first, second, third, and fourth, and so on. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to answer. Time starts now.